I had to just do this video straight off the bat because I was just setting up a bit of a studio. I didn't have all the equipment, and so it brought up this energy, and it reminded me of that thing called perfectionism. I'm sure you've had a conversation about this before once or twice. I know I have, and it has a certain vibe about it, and I wanted to just shift this a little bit right now, and hopefully it will help you out too. So let's just begin tapping. Even though I'm a perfectionist, I love and accept how I feel right now. Even though I'm a perfectionist, I love, accept and forgive myself just the way I am. Even though I'm a perfectionist, I love, accept and forgive myself just the way I am. And everywhere that sounds funny, and everywhere that the body cringes because it feels like that's not the truth, how can I accept and forgive myself for being this perfectionist when it feels so strange? I'm a perfectionist. 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 Nothing's ever good enough for me. Nothing's ever good enough for me. Nothing is ever good enough for me. Nothing is ever good enough for anyone. Nothing is ever good enough for anyone. Which is why I need to get things perfect. Which is why I need to get things so good that it can never be improved again. But hold on, how can that be? In an ever-expanding universe, how could something stay perfect forever? Okay, maybe it doesn't make so much sense. Maybe it doesn't make so much sense. This perfectionist energy, it feels really horrible at the time, but when you get tapping on it, it starts to feel a little bit funny. And even if it doesn't feel funny, I love, accept and forgive myself anyway. Even if it doesn't feel funny, I love, accept and forgive myself anyway. I'll always be a perfectionist. I'll always be a perfectionist. I'll always be a perfectionist. And I love, accept and forgive, that's how I am. I accept and forgive, that's how I feel. And I love, accept and forgive the feeling that comes up inside my body. And I love, accept and forgive anyone in my life that taught me to be a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. I can always get it better. So I never finish anything. I can always make it better. I can always make it perfect. I can always make it perfect. I can do better than this. So I won't finish what I'm doing because I just need to make it better before anyone sees. I just need to add a little bit more to this project so that it'll be good enough for others. This stuckness. Perfectionism is stuckness. Perfectionism is stuckness to me. When I feel stuck, I'm often trying to perfect something that I'm doing. Maybe it's all right to be imperfect from time to time. Maybe I'm imperfect. And actually, that's okay. It's okay to be imperfect. I'm going to be an imperfectionist. And maybe I'm a perfectionist. Because deep down I believe that everyone else always gets it wrong. Maybe that's a hard thing to hear. I'm a perfectionist because everybody else gets it wrong. I need to get it perfect. Because otherwise I'll get it wrong. Maybe I'm just afraid to be wrong. Maybe I'm afraid to just be wrong. Maybe I'm afraid to just get it wrong. So the best way to deal with this is to get it perfect. But even though I'm an imperfectionist, and that's my true identity, but I don't acknowledge that. And I don't often love that about myself. I choose to love, accept, and forgive that this is how I feel right now. And I choose to honor my imperfectionism. I like being an imperfectionist. I'm an imperfectionist. I'm happy being an imperfectionist. I'm happy being an imperfectionist. Perfectionism is overrated anyway. Some of my favorite things are imperfect. And I often forget that. Some of my greatest creations have been when I got something wrong. And I often forget that. So I'm going to embrace being an imperfectionist. I'm imperfect. And I like it. I'm imperfect. And I like it. I'm imperfect. And I like it. I'm imperfect. And I prefer that feeling. I'm imperfect. And I love and accept myself. I'm imperfect. And I love that about myself. I'm imperfect. And I love that about myself. I'm imperfect. I'm imperfect. I accept my perfectionism. But I choose imperfectionism. I choose ease and joy. I choose ease and fun. I choose ease and imperfection. I choose fun and happiness. And let go of heaviness and perfectionism. I let go of the heaviness and invite the happiness of imperfectionism. I like being imperfect. Just stop tapping. Breathe into the heart space. Breathe in appreciation. Breathe in that appreciation with imperfection, with happiness. Feel the difference between that and how we started. Thanks for checking this out. I know that was a funny one in a way, because that is kind of the way the energy starts off with perfectionism. It's very heavy and kind of dull, but all over the place. That's exactly how I experience it anyway. So sometimes jumping from place to place to get to this other energy of lightness can be quite a fun way to do it.